Well, welcome back to another episode of Paint Society. In this episode, we're going to be working with Mario's paint class and showing you one of Amazon's best kept budget guns that you can use in your home garage or a professional environment. Don't overthink it, it's just paint. And thanks once again for joining me on this episode. My name is Brian and we are giving you another budget option. It is the Master Pro Series 44 paint gun. It's available on Amazon, currently under $200. A lot of you guys message me and you want a budget gun, and well, I'm giving you a good budget gun that won't break the bank and also won't break down either. And this is the Master Pro Series 44. It's currently listed at $169. When my buddy Mario from Mario's Paint Class on YouTube bought it, it was at $130 just over a year ago. Now, a lot of you guys are into cheap guns, but well, those cheap guns will spray sometimes very well, but they just will not hold up over time. Mario's been putting this to the test from sealer, base, and clear coat. In today's episode, we're going to be using it to clear this big job. We have a few panels, but let's talk about how we got here first. When his car hit the paint booth, we had a replaced fender that we put one coat of base on already, and then Mario went ahead and he based down the front door and then did the fender and then gave everything a nice good coat. And after a few coats later, well, this is exactly what it looks like. A beautiful smooth surface that's ready for its clear coat. So no gun or no paint gun, high quality or low quality, is going to save you if your substrate, your base coat, it's not smooth. You can't work miracles with an amazing gun if you don't have a smooth surface to begin with. So remember, prep is everything before you spray your paint down. Now, I've had the chance to spray this gun over a few times, and one thing I do like about it is how well it is built for the money. In the cheaper guns, you'll find that the trigger is kind of rigid and doesn't retract well, but this one's nice, soft, and smooth. A little bit of tension on it. Usually the cheaper guns do have those, or budget guns if I will, have a little bit more tension in the release, but it's still overall pretty smooth. The knobs are built in pretty well and they're easy to screw in. You don't have to really put a lot of pressure on them. They glide in and out nice and easily. Now over here on the air cap, you'll find our traditional air cap, as well as when you take it off, you'll have your fluid tip. Right here, we're running a 1.3 fluid tip, which is a pretty good overall fluid tip for spraying base and clear coat. Now, this kit does come with the cup and the regulator and everything you'll need to get started, but we went ahead and put on our own stuff to work with our PPS system. So we're gonna go ahead right now and give you a little bit of demo on how well it atomizes the clear and give you some insight on spraying some clear down as well. Now we're ready to put down the clear coat. Mario's ready to go. You see how beautiful it looks. That fender still needs to be bolted back in, but a beautiful base coat finish will yield a beautiful clear coat finish. So naturally what you want to do in a booth like this is, since we have the air, the exhaust being pulled over the car, you're going to want to start from the back and move towards the front so that you don't have new overspray going over paint that's trying to cure. So he'll start here at the top. He'll do a little pass. We'll check the atomization of the spray gun itself. Now you can tell when he goes to spray, what he does is he goes past that panel. Very important. And you can see right off of the gun, it's atomizing very well. So we'll go ahead and spray down this panel and we'll take a closer look. Now it is very important to remember that distance, air pressure, all that plays a vital role in how well your gun is atomizing. So you can get a good gun, but unless you're having the technique perfect and the pressure, fluid control, all that, it won't do a whole lot for you. You can see on a color like this how beautiful it looks and how important it is to lay it down nice and smooth, carrying that clear coat about 6 to 8 inches beyond the first panel so we don't get any buildup. I mean, just off of the gun right there, you can see it is absolutely stunning. For under 200 bucks, guys, you cannot beat this. So he'll carry it on and pick it back up on that edge, and then once again carry it about midway through the fender, and keeping it around 4 to 5 inches right now. He's keeping it around 4 to 5 inches because that's what he feels is gonna atomize it and get the paint to the panel nice and glossy. If you take that distance and move it back, what's gonna happen is it'll lay down a little bit drier. You can see that right off of the gun, a beautiful finish. This is why I tell you guys, don't sleep on this gun. It is an amazing gun for the money to get results that are just like this. And after 5 minutes, check out that finish with just one coat. Now, it is around 70 to 75 degrees in the booth, so the paint is just flowing off. So you can make a big disaster right now if you did not wait enough time between flash times. So you want to allow this to really flash. I would give it about 10 minutes at the very least. Let it tack up, because when that second coat hits, you really want to lay down that second coat a little bit wetter, because your first coat naturally is going to have a couple pieces of dirt in here or a little few bumps here and there. That's normal. But your second coat is what's really going to lay it down completely smooth. And guys, you wouldn't know that the finish is from a Amazon paint gun under $200. All right, so it looks awesome, and I'm always happy to give you guys a new perspective, a new option for paint guns, and that's just what Mario did for Mario's Paint Class. He's got a lot of that on his channel, so make sure you check out Mario's Paint Class on YouTube. A lot of great information and videos along the way. Where did we go from here? Well, we'll unmask this once it dries up. Yeah. No runs. No runs. It looks great, and I can't wait to show you guys the finish tomorrow outside. Guys, this is Brian and Mario from Paint Society and Mario's Paint Class reminding you, don't overthink it. We'll see you guys on the next one.